Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Online. Now in today's episode, we are going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. And those three things include where you guys can find a Madman Nazar for today. We have the daily collection sets and their current cycles, and then also all of the daily challenges so that you guys can actually earn as much money and as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. Alright, the first thing that we're actually going to go over is the collection sets. So the first thing is going to be the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 5. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 5. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 6. The family heirlooms at cycle number 4. And then the coins at cycle number 5. Now the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them. But it's highly advisable that you get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because honestly, if you want to make a lot of money in Red Dead Online, this is going to be the best way of doing it as of right now. Now, that could always change with any type of future update. We just had the announcement with Grand Theft Auto 5, and there is supposed to be another update coming to Red Dead Online by the end of this year, and I'm going to get into that in a completely separate video. But anyway, get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can and start saving up your money just in case there is truly going to be an update. We have American Wildflowers, which you can actually collect 3 of these sets every single day. And that's going to be a part of cycle number 6. The tarot cards at cycle number 4. Antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 6. And then the bird eggs at cycle number 5. Now, these can be collected prior to getting that collector bag. So if you just don't have enough gold and you haven't done enough daily challenges as of late, then you guys can at least pick up a few of those so that you can sell them to Madame Nazar prior to actually purchasing it. That way you have a little bit of extra cash going into it, and you don't have to necessarily wait to get that collector bag like you do with some of the other roles, which is pretty nice and convenient that they at least allow us to do that if you don't have that collector bag as of right now. Now, the next thing, guys, if you guys are enjoying these videos and want to continue seeing these types of videos, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys are sharing these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because eventually I would like to be able to do giveaways here on the channel, but honestly, that heavily weighs on you guys making sure that you've done those things that I just mentioned, and then making sure that you guys are watching these videos in their full content, so in their entirety. So from start to finish, it's going to help out the video, it's going to help out the channel, it's going to allow you guys to have access to giveaways a lot sooner. If you guys don't really care about giveaways, then I guess don't do that stuff. But if you guys want that to happen, I've made it very clear for the last couple weeks now what you guys need to do. So I'm going to continue talking about it, but it's not going to happen until what I just mentioned starts to happen. We start to see some growth here on the channel, and we start to see some good daily numbers. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges for today. We're going to start with the daily general challenges for the list mode, so let's go ahead and start that right now. We got 5 common bull rush picked. We got 2 free roam events played, 1 multiplayer kill within 5 seconds in free roam event. We have 5 perch caught. We have visited shop in Rhodes and visited Fort Wallace and then visited Owanjila Dam. Wow, okay. We got the bounty hunter role. We got 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left. 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, and then 1 player bounty collected. The trader role, we got 1 Crips' special camp stew recipe completed, 6 large carcasses donated to Crips, and then we got $200 in money made from trading. We got 3 coins found, 3 family heirlooms found, and then 3 fossils found. The Moonshine role, we got 3 Moonshine bootlegger missions completed. We have 2 Moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer, and then 1 Moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. And then last but not least, we have the naturalist role. We got 2 legendary animal samples taken, 1 legendary animal photograph, just 1 of those, and then we got 2 sedated animals revived. Now, you guys do have the opportunity of earning up to 11 gold bars every single day. 5 from the daily general challenges, 6 from the daily rule challenges. Anybody asks is going to be completely different, but me personally, I've only been doing a few of them. Probably about 2 gold bars, maybe 3 gold bars on average per day. I really don't need a lot of gold right now. There's nothing for me to buy. Even if a major update comes out where, even if that is true with the properties and it costs 600 gold, I have plenty of that. I mean, yes, I'll have to recuperate it at some point in time, but 600 gold is quite a bit. The properties will just have to ultimately be very much worth it in order to cost that much, but more than likely they'll be costing money and not gold. But different subject, different time. But you can earn 6 gold bars from the daily roll challenges every single day. So in order to get up to those 11 gold bars, you do need to complete at least 2 requirements. Number 1 is to make sure that you've completed at least 1 daily challenge for 21 days in a row, and then make sure that you have at least 3 of the rolls purchased and be at least a rank 10 in those rolls. Preferably buy all 5, be at least a rank 10. That will give you access to 15 daily roll challenges each and every single day, which means that you guys have a little bit of flexibility going on with the daily challenges, and you can pick and choose the 9 that are most convenient for you to complete each and every single day. Therefore, the easiest ones for you guys to complete. And that's going to be different for everybody, because some people like certain things and some people don't like other things. So starting with the daily general challenges, we got 5 common bull rush pick. Now, I'm not going to specifically show you guys locations for the common bull rush, because all you really need to do is go to any body of water. It doesn't matter if it's a river or if it's a lake or if it's the Heartland Overflow, which is where I'm really close to at the Emerald Station area. You guys will just look around that area. Those areas that are wet, pretty much like the Wild Mint, and you will be able to find common bull rush around water areas. So we got 2 free roam events played. It does not matter which 2 participate in, as long as it's offered to you. So these could be like Golden Hands, it could be, you know, the Condor Egg, it could be some of the Treasure Hunter ones. It really doesn't matter which ones you guys participate in, as long as you've completed 2 of them for the day. We've got 1 multiplayer kill within 5 seconds in free roam events, so those 2 definitely go together. Within one of those, you're going to want to probably do something with PvP related, so Cold Dead Hands, Railroad Baron, Dispatch Rider, and then get that multiplayer kill within 5 seconds. You can either do this with explosive rounds, a shotgun, or whatever your weapon is going to be as convenient for you guys to complete this. So if you don't care about necessarily playing 2 free roam events, but you want that multiplayer kill within 5 seconds, or if you're definitely going to do the multiplayer or the 2 free roam events, then you might as well do that multiplayer kill within 5 seconds. So kind of pick and choose. Perch caught. Perch, for the most part, these are going to be a little bit more exclusive, so I'm going to show you guys a couple different spots for those. Number 1, you can find these up by the Donner Falls area. Wayward Strait is actually probably the better one of the 2. You can find them over at Cattail Pond and also over here at Lake Owangila. Now, perch for the most part do prefer bread bait over other ones, but typically where the perch are at, you're also going to find like chain pickerel, redfin pickerel, rock bass, bluegill, things like that. So do keep that in mind. So you're not only going to catch perch, so you might have to do a little bit of fishing in order to catch them. It's completely up to you if you guys want to do this one. It's really not that hard, but it will take just a little bit of time to do that. But I gave you guys some of the best locations in order to catch the perch, and even the information on how to actually, what to use in order to catch them. And the next 3 on the list are super, super simple. Visit roads, a shop in Rhodes, go to the butcher station, visit Owangila Dam. So I guess I would go to probably Lake Owangila to get the perch today, and then visited Fort Wallace, which is actually just north of Valentine. Now, if you guys don't really know where that's at, it's just right up here. So this is where you guys need to go. You'll have to get pretty close to the external of it in order to get it completed. You could also ride from here up to Windward Strait or even Cattail Pond if you guys would really like to do the perch there. But honestly, my go-to location for the perch is actually over at Lake Owangila, just because it seems like there are a lot more. And you're going to do that pretty much right next to the dam anyway, so both of them are going to be right there. Now moving on to the next category, which is the bounty hunter role. It's the only role that does pay out additionally in gold, so that's fantastic. We got 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left. Basically do a bounty hunt as fast as you possibly can. We got 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback. You want to make sure that you're on your horseback when you lasso them. That's how it's going to get counted. And then we got 1 player bounty collected. You're going to need to do this with a friend. That's going to be the easiest way to do it, because I haven't had a legitimate player bounty offered to me in months. It's probably been, I bet it's been 5 or more months, to be completely honest with you guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a friend not in the same posse. Your friend's going to kill you. You're going to press charges on your friend, but then at some point the NPC bounty hunters will come after them, so you're going to want to protect them, and then you're going to basically accept that player bounty when it's finally offered to you. Now, it's going to be offered to other people in the area anyway, so just keep that in mind. So you're going to have to take them in as fast as you possibly can. And then you're going to return the favor by you killing your friend. They press charges on you. They keep you safe from the NPC bounty hunters, and then they turn you in when that time comes. And then we got the trader role. We got one Cripps' special camp stew recipe. I've gone over this many times and talking about that. I really recommend that you guys get that camp stew pot as soon as you possibly can. There's a lot of benefits for it, and there's a lot of daily challenges around it. Plus, it does help out with other things from time to time as well. But as far as the Cripps' special camp stew recipe, you will need a few different ingredients. You might need some stuff from the catalog, the stable, the general store, even picking some herbs or finding some of the meat that is required for it. So just keep that in mind. You don't know what that recipe is going to be until you go there, and then just go and grab those ingredients. We got 6 large animal carcasses donated to Cripps. As long as they're large, they be able to be put on the back of the horse. That's what you want, but it has to be the carcasses and not the skin. So you can't go after like alligators, grizzly bears, black bears, elk, things like that for today. And then we have $200 money made from trading. As long as you or a friend has a full count to be sold, then at that point you guys can help each other out, because your friend, if they help you out, can make $250 and you'll make $500 on a local sale, and then you can, that way you both kind of get credit for it. So it's a way to help other people out if you possibly can. The collector role, we got 3 coins found, we got 3 family heirlooms found, and then 3 fossils found. I'm just going to quickly go over these again. So fossils will be a part of cycle number 5, the family heirlooms will be a part of cycle number 4, and then the coins will be a part of cycle number 5. Now, just in case you guys want to know where Madame Nazar is at, because I think I may have forgot to actually go over that yesterday. Madame Nazar is actually located right here, just to the west of Armadillo. You just come to this location right here, and you'll be able to buy or sell whatever you need to from Madame Nazar for today. So hopefully that does help you guys out. I do let my members know of a casual membership or higher that where Madame Nazar is prior to me even doing this video. So if you guys want to have really early access to it and just become a subscriber, it helps me out as well. So I would definitely appreciate it. All right, so moving on to the Moonshiner role, we got 3 Moonshine bootlegger missions. You can either talk to Maggie directly in order to get this one started, or what you can do is find these naturally throughout the world. Either way just works fine. The nice thing about doing the bootlegger missions, naturally or not, you will get cheaper mesh by doing them, which is pretty nice. So you save a little bit of money in the long run, and your profit is a little bit greater. We get 2 Moonshine, a preferred type, sold to a buyer. You want to sell to anybody but Bert, but you have to do it twice. So this is going to take a little bit of time, because even the quickest Moonshine to be made is the week. You're still going to have to wait about 25 minutes per batch. So, and then you have to sell it, and then you have to come back and start it all over again and do some other stuff. So you're looking at about an hour worth of time just to get that one completed. And that's if you're lucky enough to get preferred type both times. But how you would do that is to make sure that whoever's buying is that you create a batch specifically for them. And then as long as that timer was in the right range, and by that I basically mean that you're given a timer, you know when it's going to be changing because it says at the bottom of the screen, not the challenger's resets, but inside the Moonshiner area. Then you either add the flavoring prior or you add the flavoring after that timer is done, but before the batch is finished. We got 1 Moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. Well, you have to do 2 of preferred types. So if that's something that you're going to be doing, then you can do a sale and try to get that 18 bottles intact. Just basically be as careful as you possibly can. And then we got the natural stroll, 2 legendary animal samples taken, and then 1 legendary animal photograph. So those 2 can definitely be done together, because you can photograph one and then take the sample if you would like. The best way to do this is within Harriet's missions. And if you're level 5 or higher, then you guys will have access to 3 of the legendary missions right off the bat, which is pretty fantastic. So photograph and then take the samples. And then 2 sedated animals revived. This will cost you $5 per revival. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, if you really want to purchase the pamphlet, which I promise to you, it's a complete waste of money. You're only going to do this one every so often, and a lot of the pamphlets that you purchase from her, you're honestly really never going to use. That's just my opinion anyway. But if you guys do use them often, then please leave a comment down below, because I'm kind of curious, but I really feel like not, at least the people that I talk to, nobody really uses them. But anyway, that is everything done, gone over, and covered. We went over all of the daily challenges, Madame Nazar's location, and all of the collection sets and their current cycles in today's episode. Hopefully that does help you guys out, and if it does, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.